Alright, everybody. Sorry, we're going to be diving in a little bit late today. Um, there were some technical difficulties that were going on, but we got to it. Just as a note, 2v8 will be starting today. Oh, okay. So 2v8 starting today. That is not what we're going to be streaming, but I'll probably have some shorts up on either TikTok or YouTube eventually about that. But today we are going to stick with the segment we've been doing where I try killers I've never tried before. We did Dredge, the Twins, and Legion on Tuesday, so we still have a few more to get to. We have Hag, Doctor, Spirit, and the Knight. If anybody has a preference as to what we start with, please feel free to put that in chat right now. All right, it doesn't look like we have any takers for suggestions, so we'll just start the day off with Knight, I think. I'm very eager to learn about these killers and what they do. So, brief rundown of the rules. I don't get to read what their ability is. I read what their ability is after I've played 2 rounds of killer with them. But we do automatically level up to level 15 so that I can have all 4 of my perk slots. And we are going to stick with what is familiar today, chat. And go ahead and get our usual loadout. Spies. Oh no, we don't have spies. Okay. We have Gearhead though. And we should have at least 1 Scourge-Hug. Yeah. And then what can we fill these with? Let's use one of the Knight's own perks. Find one we like. Injuring a survivor by any means lights a dull totem while the hex is active. All other survivors outside the terror radius scream every 35 seconds. That sounds like it could be fun. And then let's get a gen stomping one. If we have them. What is this? Unlocks potential in one's aura reading ability. Any regressing generator will be highlighted by a white aura. If the regression is interrupted, a generator will be highlighted in yellow for 12 seconds. Okay. Or we could do Dragon's Grip, which, after damaging a generator for the next 30 seconds, the first generator that interacts with it will scream, revealing their location for 4 seconds, becomes exposed for 60 seconds. Or 3 generators located further from you are blocked by the entity. I think we're probably going to go with Dragon's Grip. I feel like it is appropriate for our Dragon's Dive stream. We'll use 1 Putrid Oak. And then we're going to change our add-ons to the best ones we got and try to figure out the best way to accommodate ourselves since I'm going in blind. When a survivor escapes the guard hunt successfully, they suffer from Oblivious for 60 seconds. Okay, that sounds fun. Increases the time it takes for the standard to spawn by 15 seconds. I don't know what that means. While a guard is actively hunting a survivor, gain undetectable status effect. Hell yeah. We're definitely doing that. And then I'm going to let you all, if you're interested, read what the killer does, but I will not be partaking in that. This is awful. I'm trying to type in chat, but it's not working. Once we load in, I'll put some messages in chat for you all so you have plenty of time to read this. There is a survivor bonus right now. I did clock that when we were loading into play killer, and that is probably because everybody's playing 2v8. So let's just be aware of that real quick. It might take a minute to get into a lobby. Next week, we will probably be diving into some 2v8 just to keep everybody interested, and also I think it would be fun to stream as killer on 2v8. I've never played killer on 2v8 without my duo, so that'll be a learning curve for all of us. A lot of people have mixed feelings about 2v8. Would love to hear your guys' opinions. My opinion is I prefer 2v8 over Chaos Shuffle, but that is well, I don't like Chaos Shuffle, but preferring 2v8 is mostly due to the fact that I can play killer with my duo instead of having to play survivor all the time with them. But I have heard that there are other events that I've never taken part in, so I'm very excited to try those out. Ooh, we forgot to set up our scourge hook. Our normal hooks. Okay, we gotta have a little bit of pride. And then we are going to do cutie hook if we can find it in time. And one of the newer perks. Let's do the ghost. Ghost crow. Do we have any costumes for him? We were too late. Oh, look at that. Dracula is in the background because he was just added to 2v8. I like that attention to detail. I wonder if they've fixed the glitch that allowed everybody to see the secret. The secret offerings. I'm struggling with a bit of brain fog, I guess, today, chat. I think that one. Let's see. Ooh, okay. I'm fast. Oh, interesting. He walks along the line that was between me and him. What happens if I go to the next card? Oh, I can summon the next one. Okay, so there's just like a reload time on the one that I did send. What? We didn't even touch her. Okay, I don't know what that green circle is that goes around the generator. I'm curious to know if... Okay, let's see. Let's try to summon our assassin. Ooh, okay. There's a lot of buttons that happen right there. Okay, so we go to our next person. We have a jailer. We're super fast, and to let them control, we have to hit the button again. Look like we're playing against an interesting group today, chat. Okay, so it looks like V got away, so I'm curious if she's oblivious. I'm wondering if each of these guards does something different, because they have different names. So I would assume they do something different. Lara, oh, I totally didn't even realize I can pick Lara up. I don't know why I just left her. She slugged herself, so I just... I just thought she was gonna be down there. I forgot that. Definitely something I can interact with. Can you imagine if I just like didn't remember and she was left to bleed out the entire time? Okay, so he's gonna go after Claudette. So we can chase two people at once with these guys, chat. Yeah, okay. I think that's pretty cool. Claudette got away. Lara is down again. Is she glitched or something? Okay, well, we're in the middle of a chat. We'll find Lara later. I assume she's plot twisting, right? Like, she has to have no mither and plot twist. Oh, I forgot that they are making those noises because... Ooh, that's not what I wanted. I accidentally held the button down, so they went way faster than I... Whoops. What if Lara just bleeds out while I'm looking for everybody else? Because I feel like that's what's gonna happen. Okay, so he should bring Claudette down to us, I would think. Oh. It's down there. I totally thought it was up here. Yeah, I definitely think Lara's gonna bleed out. I have no idea where she is to pick her up. Okay. Hopefully we can make it to this hook. Oh, we got a B-bot now. To be honest, I can't blame her. Unless Lara's glitched, one of her teammates just like threw the entire game. And there goes Lara, because I've been too busy to look for her. So they went back. There they are. Guy would have noticed her. There she is. I didn't need to do that. That was so unnecessary. But like, brought her to me, didn't it? And now we're going to spend what little time there is before the match ends trying to look for Lara and where she died. Because she moved before she plot twisted. No luck. So, I'm assuming Lara had no mither and plot twist. Plot twist for sure. And no mither. Hell yeah. Look at that. I'm very curious as to what the plan was. They left, so we'll never know, but plot twisting from no mither at the beginning of the game. But staying grounded? Definitely not what I expected. Okay. Knight gets his second round. Before I make my final verdict on what I feel, how I feel about him as a killer and playing him. And then we'll move on to the next killer. Let's see if we have any costumes and cosmetics. Yeah. These are from past Rift passes. That one's kind of cool. Ooh. I think this one... Oh, wait. Ooh. I think this one and this one might be my favorites. We'll go with Funeral March Deep Rift. I will note, I am excited for 2v8, but this segment of our streams is really fun, chat. Just going in blind and playing new killers and getting tips from you all or seeing what you think is going to happen. So far, it's been my favorite segment for streaming. And eventually we'll run out of new killers, so I'm going to take the joy of it while we can. If you want to vote now on who the next killer will be, I can remind you of our options. We have... So we started with Knight. We did Twins on Tuesday, same with Legion and Oni. So Spirit, Doctor, and Hag are the only ones left. If you want to put in chat who you want to see next, please feel free. If we don't get any votes, I think we're probably going to start with Spirit. I haven't seen a whole lot of TikToks about how to play with Spirit. I've seen quite a few about how to play with Hag. So we'll start off with one that we don't know. Jake Park and Jake Park. This should be interesting. And if you like hanging out, chat, and you want to be in the community, please feel free to dive into the follow button or subscribe on Twitch. I'm trying to make it to affiliate over there, so chatting in the chat is always welcome. Interacting with y'all is probably my favorite part of streaming, so please don't feel shy. Detective Tap, who doesn't seem to be carrying anything. So we have two Jakes who aren't carrying anything. And then a Jake with a medkit and a Sable with a medkit. Oh, and now we have a Lara Croft with a flashlight. I knew I spoke too soon. I knew I was jinxing myself on that. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, here we go. Oh, we already got an explosion. Let's summon our guard. Wow, they don't really go very far. Wonder if there are add-ons to fix that. Hi, Lara. The corn doesn't really hide you very well, love. Ooh. Scratch marks. I'm curious. Did the... Hold on, chat. We're gonna... Ooh, actually, wait. Hi, Sable. Once we get the Sable, we're gonna see if the accessibility settings were changed. Okay. There she is. Damn. Well, we got Lara. Sable's right there. I don't want to camp the hook, so we're gonna go a little bit away. And then... Oh, come on. Oh, I don't see it. We'll look for it more after this match, but I think they released the update for the scratch marks to be different colors. And I want it. I want it so bad. Okay, we have our guard. He did one of the hits for us, which is phenomenal. I guess we could send another guard out after her. Yeah, let's do that. They're so much faster than us. But they don't last very long, which I guess is a good trade-off. They're so much faster than us. I cannot seem to get this Sable, man. She's a good runner. Okay, let me out. Oh, she is boil over. That's what the issue is. Jake Park is around here somewhere. Where'd he go? Over there. Good hiding spot. on, Jake. There he is. Okay, so if we hit them, our guards immediately go away. They're already at 2. We'll let him chase Jake for a little while. Unfortunately, he chased Jake in the same direction we did, so we weren't able to cut him off. Hi, Lara. I won't tunnel, but I will leave chase if you're just right there. Oh, somebody broke my hex, so they don't scream every 35 seconds anymore. It's a good game. It offers at least a little bit of challenge. I personally think it offers a decent amount of challenge, but everybody's going to have different opinions about that. Hi, Sable. Oh, she wasn't injured. I thought she was injured. Do you know who your little brother mains? Alright, we're gonna send our assassin. I hit that button way faster than I wanted to. It's fine. We have more guards. I just have to remember that we have more guards. The night is kind of tricky because you have to predict where they're gonna go. And if you're wrong, then you just wasted several seconds. Oh. He stayed out for a long time. I totally thought he was gone by now. Well, there's a lot of practice that goes into this game. You know, it takes quite a few hours, in my opinion, to get to a at least consistent level of skill. Thank God, we finally got him. Jake. Jake. Come here. Okay. There are people around here. Where exactly? We have yet to figure that out. I keep forgetting that I want to see if I can send a guard to the generator to break it. That's the thing. I need to stop holding that button, chat. That's what I keep doing. I'm still kind of new at it. Well, getting that fixed, I'm sure will open up a lot more time for you to be able to play and practice. I'm glad that you have a game that you can play together. I think it's a lot of fun to play this game when you have a duo. Come here, Sable. Okay. We're leaving them. If only because she's on death. Yes, yes. Okay. cannot... Well, I don't have any guards to try. Okay, tap. I play this with my partner a lot. It's one of our favorite games to play together, so I definitely get using it to spend time together. Okay, now that they've all been hooked at least once, I'll feel a little less bad about if I get Sable or Lara, because they are both on Death Hook. That's Jake, though, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Oh, no, it was Sable. Okay. Damn. I was really hoping our guy would get her, but... Do you play 2v8 often? I would highly recommend using 2v8 to play killer with your little brother. Sometimes it's a lot more fun to duo as killer than it is to duo as survivor. We both ran this way. Tap went with her, I think. Tap went somewhere. Okay, we need to go back to checking these gens. Oh, I think I can use them to damage the generators. Did you guys see how it lit up in white? That's fair. Some of the OG killers are definitely the easier ones. Wraith is a good one. Depending on whether or not you like... Hi. First-person shooters, Gunslinger can be a good choice. I usually main Gunslinger and Huntress, but it really depends on your... Well, a little bit your skill level, but more so what you prefer to play. Come here, Lara. Definitely reading about their abilities is a great way to find out whether or not you think you'll mesh with the killer. But I highly recommend Wraith for new, for baby killers. Okay, she's dead, which means we're at 2. And somebody has to check this. Nobody's at this one. I have no idea which one they're at then. Okay, let's see if we can get him to damage her. Oh, we can. Okay, so they can damage the generators. Temp, you're not who I want. I want whoever unhooked you. Hi, Jake. Yeah, I play on PC, so our, what we both like and find easier to play is going to be a little different. We were so close. Gotta go to this store. Tap. I see you. Okay, that should get him. Oh, it's gonna get somebody else. Damn. We almost got it, but we got at least a 1K. I've never played on a laptop. I feel like it might be a little bit harder because the keys and screen are so close to each other. But I commend your brother for being able to do it. No, I didn't. So the whole thing is I'm going in blind to playing these killers, and I let those watching the stream read what their ability is, but I play 2 rounds blind and then I read their ability. Just because I feel like that's fun. I do think that Knight is definitely a little, well, that would have been good to know. Knight is definitely more, yeah, he's different. I got him in the Halloween sale, but he's very much more strategy based than I was expecting, at least in my opinion. Let's see. I'm gonna skim this real quick. The power button to activate guard summon mode. Once activated, move around to create a patrol path. You can aim at generator progress, down a pallet, or breakable wall and tap the attack button, which would have been great to know, chat. You can also tap power button to drain the power gauge completely to end the guard summon mode. Okay. There are 3 guards that can be summoned at one at a time. The Carnifex, who can break and damage objects faster, Assassin, who moves fast during the hunt, and Jailer, who patrols and hunts longer, is better at detection. Okay, so they each have individual jobs, which is what I was thinking. But it's good to know that that's confirmed. And then special ability, the hunt. While a guard is patrolling, he can spot and detect survivors, which, yeah. Survivor can escape a guard by unhooking another survivor, grabbing the standard, or surviving until the hunt timer ends. I didn't know they could grab the standard. That's actually so good to know as a survivor player. That's another reason why I like learning different killers. It gives you like a leg up when it comes to survivors in general, or playing Survivor in general. Hey, Jesse, thank you for the follow. Means a lot. Okay, so we did play our 2 rounds of Knight. I like him. I definitely have a learning curve to play with him. Yeah, but it takes 2. It's about impossible to do solo. What takes, oh, so grabbing the standard takes 2 different survivors? Is that what you're saying? Oh, yeah. How are you supposed to communicate that to other players when you're in solo queue? That's wild. Good to know. Yeah, so does anybody have a preference as to who we play next? We have, so the ones that we haven't played yet are Spirit, Hag, and Doctor. Yeah, you can hope you get a good team, but I guess unless they play the Knight, they're probably not going to know that you can grab the standard, so hope you get a real good team. Okay, we shall do the Doctor. And I did upgrade him a little bit to get his perks. But we... Ooh, okay. Scourge. Great. Gearhead. Hell yeah. All the ones we want. Oh, and then do we have the Knight's perk? We do not. I try to level all of my... Hint to spam shock. It makes him go mad and become schizophrenic. Oh, okay. Cool. I didn't know you could spam shock, so... Mad, crazy, yeah. Go mad is probably the best way to say that. His laugh creeps me out. We are going to do a generator damaging perk, I think. When your damage generator becomes compromised, only one generator can be compromised at a time. When compromised generators complete, your successful basic attack cooldowns are 25% faster. I don't really think that's what we want, though. I don't know if we have any better ones. What's this? Oh, we'll do Dragon's Grip. It's small. Or a baby Dragon's Grip, but it still works. I've also only played against him. Oh, yeah. Well, that was obvious. That is the whole point of this, isn't it? Okay, we have one more putrid, or no, moldy oak. So we'll do that. And we'll go in blind. But if you guys want to read his power, there it is. I'll keep that up until we load in and it automatically goes away so that I just don't have to look at the screen. But... Oh, I was saying something and I felt like it was important, chat. Can't have been that important. It's absolutely gone now. Oh, that's what I was saying. I upgrade my killers to level 3 all across the board. Prestige 3. So, hey, thank you, Mr. Benny, for the follow. I really appreciate it. And if anybody else wants to dive into the community, feel free to hit that follow button or subscribe on Twitch. Like I said earlier, I'm trying to make it to affiliate on Twitch, so chatters always welcome. I upgrade all of my killers to level 3 because I want their perks to be able to be shared across all of my killers, and it's just it's the same as my TikTok, I believe. The link is in my bio. It's just dragons_dive on Twitch. Thank you. And then so when you have them at Prestige 3, they share their perks all across the board, which I love because that means when I get a new killer, I don't have to upgrade them to Prestige 15 to get all the... Thank you. I'll see you in a second. I don't have to upgrade to like Prestige 15 to get all the perks that I want. So, actually, here. I will change this real quick. I'll go back, I promise. I'll let you guys read it a little bit more. But you can see I have 3s across the board or more for the ones that I made. Just so I can have their perks. So I think it's just the best way of action for me to do personally. But it requires a lot of blood points to do that. You know, less blood points than... Hey, thanks for the follow over on Twitch too. I really, really appreciate y'all. But it feels like a lot of blood points because you're trying to do it all at once. But it's less blood points than trying to level up one killer to like level 15 every time you get a new killer to catch up on all of the perks. Alright, let's go. David, flashlight, ace map. Bill, also a map, or maybe a flashlight held at a really weird angle, but I'm pretty sure it's a map. And a David with a smoke bomb. And now we have a Dwight with a key. This can be interesting. Hell yeah, I would really appreciate that. I, at the moment, only stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so that I can spend some time writing the other days of the week. But I would definitely appreciate a raid if you're ever streaming. Becoming affiliate is a lot harder than I expected it to be. I'll be fully honest, chat. But not being affiliate doesn't make it any less fun to just hang out and talk to all you. Mostly, well, actually, completely fiction. I write what would probably be considered young adult science fiction. Yeah, you definitely do get more options as affiliate. I had a technical difficulty this morning, and I wasn't able to put on my story that the stream would be late because I wasn't affiliate. So it was definitely... My weapon's so short. Definitely... Oh, okay, that feels like a ranged attack. What's this one? Oh, yeah, that's the one we were looking for. Hi, Bill. Okay, so I can solo shock him. I lost him. Where'd he go? It goes through walls, too. That's good to know. My weapon is so much shorter than I thought it was. Okay, we got one hit on him. I do like that this goes through walls. I didn't know it could go through walls, and that's so helpful. Where'd he go? No way he successfully used that loop. I've never seen that successfully used before. He is the type of skill that I want. Come here. Come here. Hell yeah. Okay, we got our first down. Alright. So there's a limit to the, like, all-around ranged one. I have no idea what that limit is. Oh. Okay, that's what I assume the time on the left is for. Okay. Where's the door? Oh, hello. Well, that worked out in my favor, didn't it? So, I did not know that. Holding attack to lunge would make a lot more sense, wouldn't it? Oh, okay, so he's still crazy. Where's everybody else? That's just Bill again. Hi, Bill. I just saw a hallucination of myself, and that scared the crap out of me. Okay, I lunge pretty far. Come here. The lunge is very, very helpful. Thank you so much. The more you know. Okay. Got scratch marks. Going this way. I think I'm lagging though, chat. Hi. Okay. Yeah. The lunge is significantly more helpful. I'm not sure why he gave up on chase, but he wasn't emoting at me, so I don't think he wanted to show me anything. I feel like taking a little bit longer to recover is much more worth it. Oh, Jesus, they're all together. That's a dead end. Being able to see hallucinations of myself creeps me out. No, thank you. I'm not the one that's crazy. Somebody's over here. Is it Bill? I'm gonna let him do that. He's on death hook, and that feels mean. Somebody's right here. Hi. It feels like the unknown glitch that's happening. Okay, I don't see anybody, so we're gonna check up here. Being able to see those hallucinations of myself feel like that glitch with the unknown where when he teleports, he just like phantom spawns in front of anybody. Just like if Oh, yeah. That. Hi, Bill. I'm sorry, Bill. Yeah, not lunging so that you can grab people off of vaults or lockers. Ooh, there's somebody right here, though. Hell yeah. It was like a 33.9% chance that he was right there, but there were 2 lockers and he could have went around the corner. Oh no. Shit, chat. He's dead, which means we don't have a lot of time to find David. He's not near us. That's clear. I do adore Bill. One of my... That's a dead end again. One of my favorite things is to call him Bestie Bill. Bill and Trevor. Oh. Hell yeah. Okay, where's he at? Still somehow not near me. Bestie Bill and Trevor are always going to be my favorites, only because Trevor is either really annoying or just like a little puppy dog. Shit. Can I get him with that? That's not ranged enough to get him. Hi, David. You haven't been hooked yet, but you are my obsession, so come back here. Oh, I was way closer than I thought I was. Damn. I probably could have stopped committing to it, but my brain was so stuck on it. Let's see what his Mori is. Oh, we didn't get to see what Knight's Mori was. I always I'm vehemently anti-slug, which is why I don't slug to find hatch. But I don't blame you for wanting to find hatch. Okay, so that was our first doctor game. We're going to upgrade him a little bit more so that we can get some better add-ons, to be honest, chat. Okay. Creepy ass laugh. What's this do? Reveal survivors' auras for 2 seconds when their madness level increases. Survivors with madness suffer from affliction and restraint. Increases duration of illusionary doctor hallucinations by 6 seconds. Allows the doctor to see auras of hallucinations at any madness level. Level of madness. Okay, so we're gonna do that, even though I hate being able to see the hallucinations. It gives away their location, which is great for me, to be honest. Changes the shape of shock therapy to a ring within a range of 8 meters, a radius of 4 meters, and a thickness of 1 meter. I don't know what thickness means, because I figured it would just evenly blanket everything. But I didn't know that it wasn't a circle already, so we're going to switch to that, because I feel like having it as a circle would be significantly more helpful. I do like the knight. He's gonna be a learning curve with strategy. Because usually it's just point and shoot or throw a hatchet with my 2 usual mains. Cause the entity to prevent appearance of 2 chests. That's not what I want. Blood points, blood points. Blood points. We'll do blood points, I guess. And then, ooh, we didn't decorate our little tree. Our hook tree. Yeah, Huntress used to be my main and Deathslinger used to be my second, but that has switched recently. I really fell off with being able to aim with Huntress for some reason. So usually in my streams we have a mandatory Huntress round. So we might do that later as a little break. This is our second round with Doctor. We'll do our mandatory Huntress round and then continue to play some new killers. Deathslinger is so fun to play because his gun can go over the top of barrels and stuff at a much better rate than Huntress's hatchets can. Which is why I prefer... Let's do Frosty Eyes. Which is why I prefer him recently, since I'm still getting used to Huntress again. Yes, when they vault and I hit them and just reel them up to the vault and hit them anyway, it's great. I love it so much. It probably shouldn't make me as happy as it does because I know it probably bothers them. Ooh, I like that. I like that more though. Look at the lightning, chat. Ooh, and it has that like distortion around it, like heated pavement does. Yeah, I think that's the one we're gonna go with. But yeah, so Huntress and Slinger are my top 2. And then I've used to play the animatronic relatively often. I thought it was really interesting that the physics between animatronics, Fire Axe, and Huntress's hatchets are so different, which is one of the reasons I like playing animatronic. But as for other mains, I don't really have others. I'm currently trying to find others so that I can do 2v8 differently with my duo. Give me 1 second, chat. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that quick delay. I had an important business call. Let's see what's in chat. So with stealth builds, okay, here's the thing. Michael, I'm not good at. I'll be so for real with you. I'm not good at Michael, but I love playing him because you can physically see when a survivor gets scared when their body jerks around because somebody's hand has jerked on their controller, and so they like spasm. But Ghostface, though I will sometimes play him as a stealth killer, I very much enjoy only playing Ghostface to be a friendly killer, because friendly Ghosty is just hits so different from other friendly killers. And it makes me so happy to watch the little survivors just like spin around in circles because they're glad to have a little break from the monotony of getting murked every time. Okay. Ooh, see, I like how that weapon looks. That looks so much cooler. Okay, we're gonna go over here and use our little static shock. Oh, yeah. I like it being a circle. Oh, there's 2 of you. Hi. Why is Ada just tiptoeing? Do you not know? Do you know how to run? I'm not sure Ada knows how to run. Sometimes when you play new killers, you end up with baby survivors, and I never know what's happening. Okay, let's see. Oh, that missed her. Going through walls does not always mean that you are going to get a confirmed hit. And sometimes I forget that. Oh, I definitely thought she was about to go for the unhook. Right, lunge. Need the lunge. Or I can lunge right into the pallet. That also works. And I missed. Okay. we go. I'm mildly surprised she was able to pull the pallet down. Usually when I play against the doctor, I can't pull a pallet down. Oh, okay. That's the difference. So when I do my all-around attack, she can still pull the pallet down. But when I do a direct shock attack against her, she cannot. They did pop one generator, and I think it was the one at the theater, which works out great for us. Hi, Ada. Chat, I think we just gotta let her roam at this point. Okay, well, that was Ada. Oh, there's somebody over here. Hi, Kate. Kate, come back. I want to be friends. I'm only lying a little bit. I do think I enjoy the doctor more than I thought I would. Come here. Come back here. Where'd you go? Oh. I know I don't technically have to stop moving when I do the all-around hit, but I feel like I get a better aim. It's not even an aim-centered attack, but I feel like I get a better aim with it. Yes. Hello. I'm getting more used to seeing myself around the map. It's a little less freaky. Can only let Ada roam so much. She was left on Death Hook, though. That's why I feel so bad. She's a good runner. I'll give her that. Okay. Come back. Come back. There we go. Okay. This will be... They still have 3 gens left. We're doing okay. The chases are taking me a little longer than expected. Hi, Hattie. Okay, the range is not far enough to get them. How they run when they're crazy is funny to me. Like all hunched up. Whoa. Oh, I think she has Rick's perk, where she can stun me when she vaults. Well done. I'm not sure how I'm missing with this attack right now, but I am. There we go. Okay, the only one we haven't seen so far is Nia. So nobody's nearby. But somebody's definitely in here. Hi, Ada. Okay, but like, you learn how to run in the tutorial chat. Why is she just skulking around? What are you doing here? Hattie, I don't want you. I want whoever unhooked you. There are scratch marks right here, though. My thing's not charged up, so I can't see where they are. Somebody over here, though. Let's go see who that is. I don't know what that noise was. Hello. Oh, it's Nia. Fantastic. We haven't met yet. Where'd she go? There she goes. I swear I heard the pitter-patter of running footsteps. Okay. Interesting. I don't know where they are. Got a crow, though. I love my spies. My cat has jumped on my desk, even though this is probably the worst possible time she could have jumped on my desk. Not entirely sure how that got Kate, but okay. I'm not making the hits with this chase. Okay. I'm glad we figured out which one works and which one doesn't, chat. Okay, that's it for Hattie, who was our obsession. Brief interlude. There we go. Okay. Where is everybody? They're both in here. Nice. Nice stun. Probably should have expected it, but it's fine. Does anybody know why... Ooh, that was a whiff. Why those aren't hitting? Because I swear they're in the circle. Okay. Where are we going, Kate? Because she's in the little line. Okay, we're leaving Chase. Assuming this is Nia. I think it's something we have to aim for. I feel like I am aiming somewhat, but they're in the circle that it shows, and yet they're still not being downed. I am curious when I read his power, what it's gonna say about the range of that. By the way, chat, if you're new, I am playing these killers blind, 2 rounds each, and then giving a verdict on whether I like them or not. And then after that, I read their powers and figure out what I've been doing this whole time. Hi, Kate. She's so fast. Okay. She ran into a wall, which is going to be really, really good for us, actually. I'm shocked she was able to get Nia up. Shocked. My sense of humor's broken. Sorry. Where'd she go? I saw her blood. And I heard her too. There you are. Alright. 2 rounds, 2 more is not too bad, chat. I would say I like playing the Doctor. In my opinion, less strategy needed than when you play the Knight, but a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and read what his power actually is. And just as a reminder, chat, if you like hanging out and want to join the community, feel free to dive into that follow button or subscribe over on Twitch. I also hate fighting against him. He is a little overpowered. You are very right. Okay, let's see what he does. Carter's Spark. Successfully striking survivors with the Doctor's special abilities, Shock Therapy and Static Blast, increases the survivor's madness. Madness status effect and triggering increasingly potent effects. Status 1 causes survivors to scream once, revealing their position. The Doctor slightly affects skill checks, placement, and distraction. I didn't realize it slightly misplaced them. I thought it was a higher level that did that. Madness level 2 causes survivors to scream once and experience hallucinations. Moderately affects skill checks. Madness level 3 causes survivors to scream intermittently and experience hallucinations. Tremendously affects skill checks. Okay, good to know. When a survivor completes a snap out of it, they go back to Madness 1. Yeah. The skill checks just like popping up randomly throws me off as well. Special ability. Shock Therapy. Press and hold the power button to perform shock therapy. Sorry, 1 second, chat. Unleashing the ranged shock attack on the ground in front of you. Survivors struck by shock therapy gain increased madness, and any interactions they perform are immediately interrupted. Okay, so that's the one that makes them not be able to pull a pallet down. Special ability Static Blast. Press and hold activity button to perform a static blast, causing all survivors within the Doctor's terror radius to scream and gain increased madness. Can only be activated when not on cooldown. Immediately negates the oblivious status effect. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna enjoy playing Doctor. I have been playing Dead by Daylight for a decent while. I've been playing for at least 500 hours on PC, and some undetermined amount of time on my Switch. I have been playing the game for about 5 years, but I did not play often before I switched to my PC. These killers that we're playing today, I have never played before, and I'm going in blind. I usually main Huntress and Slinger, but I wanted to try new killers, and I thought going in blind would be a really fun way to connect with everybody. to be honest, on stream. We do have some other killers that I haven't tried before. We have the Hag and Spirit, so if you all want to vote on who we do next, go ahead and put your vote in the chat. Thanks! I really appreciate it. I feel like I'm doing pretty decently, because I got 2 mores as the doctor, on the 2 rounds we played him. Okay, we got 1 vote for the Hag. Anybody else? If I play Hag, spam traps. Okay, we'll play Hag. And automatic 15 levels so that I have my perk slots. Everybody is on board with playing Hag. Got it, got it. Ah, damn, I'm not gonna have my spies and that's gonna make me sad. Okay, add-ons first, I guess. Survivors who trigger traps will be deafened for 6 seconds. That sounds fun. Decrease terror radius to 0 meters when a survivor triggers a trap and increase Mud Phantom's terror radius by 16 meters. That feels broken. Hey, thank you, Cap Macid, for the follow. I really appreciate it. Use traps on hooks and gens. Okay, I can do that. I don't want to increase Dark Mist. No, thank you. I'm trying to see. Okay, and then we'll have Gearhead. And we will have the other one I usually use, Scourge Hooks. We don't have Scourge Hooks. Sad. Okay, well, we're playing with a completely different loadout than usual today, chat. Do we have Dragon's Grip? Okay. This makes the survivor scream if they interact with a gen that I have damaged. Let's see what else. We'll use at least one of Hag's perks. Hex Devour Hope? Oh, this is the one that lets me kill a survivor if I have enough tokens. I don't know if we'll get enough tokens, but I feel like it's worth the try. And then we need 1 more. The question is, which one will it be? I don't really want to do Lightborn because it wouldn't be super fair to be immune to flashlights when we didn't do that with any of the other killers. After hooking a survivor the first time, No Way Out gains a token. Once the exit gates have been powered, No Way Out activates. Sure, we'll trap them. And then let's see if, well, first of all, let's customize our hook. Need our, where is it? Our Pride Flag. Our, damn it. Okay. And our Ghost Crow. And then we'll go back down. And get our Pride Flag again. Yeah, always gotta bring the bling. It's so boring if the hook has nothing on it, you know? We have quite a few outfits to choose from past Rift passes. That one's kind of cool. I also really like this one. These ones are all the same and kind of boring. Okay, Rogue Creature or Unwitting Witness. What do you guys think? Okay, so we have 50-50 Unwitting or Rogue. Anybody else want to vote so we can split the tie? It doesn't seem like it, but we are playing 2. The options are Unwitting and then Rogue Creature. Thank you, Bella, for the follow. If we don't get a vote to split the tie, since we... Oh, okay. Unwitting first. We might play rogue since we're playing 2 rounds anyway. I feel like it's only fair. But we'll see how we like unwitting. Thank you for the finger heart. Oh, I'm doing it back. I don't have a camera yet, but I am doing it back. If anybody else wants to be part of the community, feel free to dive into the follow button or follow and / maybe subscribe if you're up to it over on Twitch. Oh, I like the cotton candy heart. That's so cool. Thank you, Cam. I'm trying to reach affiliate over on Twitch, which is what I was just about to say. So if you want to follow there too, I'd appreciate it. If you can't or you don't want to, I also get that. I'm just happy y'all are hanging out. Ooh. I can change her arm. Okay, this comes with this outfit. And then we have... Oh, okay, so this one comes with the other outfit we might try. And then these ones are with the basic ones. And I think the red hand is all on its own. And the 7 ghosties! Very on brand with Dead by Daylight. Thank you so much. Y'all are making my day. We got a Lara with seemingly nothing, an Ada with also concerningly seemingly nothing, a Claudette with a medkit, and a Thalita with a flashlight. Okay, so I was told to spam my traps and put them on hooks and gents. What's this one do? That's blood points. Okay. We're gonna do our best. What do you guys think? Do we get Amori? If you all say yes and then I don't, please don't unfollow me. Can't believe we've only been playing for an hour and a half. We have about another hour and a half left, so we are at the halfway point. Oh, yes. Place trap. Did you all know that survivors can get through the traps if they crouch? Hi, I see you. Oh, that was a whiff. Okay, another one of those lunging moments. How do I teleport to my traps? Oh, control. Okay. Flashlight will be your biggest concern. No, I'm not running, Thank you for being optimistic, Captain. At least one of us is. That's the wrong button for a lunge. Okay. We're gonna damage this and put down another trap. Put down another trap. Flashlights will be my biggest concern if I don't have Lightborn. Okay. We are not running Lightborn. Because the other killers did not get it, so it's not fair to the test we're doing. Ooh, okay. I like the teleporting function. That's nice. Oh, okay, but I got her. I got her. Okay. So I'm gonna put her on this hook and then trap the hook, I think. That feels a little unfair, but we're gonna do it anyway. I have 8 whole traps? Jesus. Hi. After I teleport, I have to redraw it. I guess it makes sense that, like, you're not allowed to teleport and keep it, but I was not prepared to teleport and then immediately have to redraw it. I feel like that slows you down. Come back here. Okay, do down. Enter 2 drops. Oh, yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense to trap either side. Okay, and then we'll put one right here. Hi! Ooh, yes, I do like teleporting. Yep. Yeah, I feel like this map isn't optimal. Oh, no, crap. For the symbols because they're gonna be pretty clear to see. Ooh, can't lunge that far. Yeah, I know they can wipe away your traps, but it doesn't seem like many survivors know they can wipe away your traps. Oh, that's one. And then one over here. I need to retrap things. I feel like that's going to be my greatest weakness with Hag. God damn it. Being against slugging is not going to work with Hag, though. I am. Okay, and then one here. Yeah, you have to crouch up to it, from my understanding. We need to retrap this one. You have to, like, waddle up to it and wipe it away. All secretive, like. Oh, okay. We're gonna leave her on hook. Works for me. Hag's your main? This is my first round playing Hag. I have no prior experience and did not read anything about her. So, any tips are welcome. Oh, no, that's not what we wanted. We want this. The little I do know from Hag is because my partner has played her in the past. We'll put one right here in the grass, like Captain said. And we'll trap this one right here too, maybe. Oh, so also trap them where people don't expect to trap? I feel like... Oh. I think they... There we go. I couldn't teleport when they were going off. Oh. Thank you for correcting me. Like Cam said. I'm not about to be looped around this pallet. I agree. Okay, here's the thing though. Hag's, like, little finger dangle thing is disturbing. However, it is not nearly as uncomfortable as the dredge. Do y'all remember... Where'd she go? Those, like, sticky hand things. I completely lost her somehow. Those sticky hand things we all played with as kids that you get in, like, the 25 cents. and like you smacked windows or maybe even your sibling with them. The Dredge has like 15 million of those. Yes, the Singularity's posture and everything about him is creepy, but never, nothing will creep me out. Well, that's a lie. The Dredge's hands and the Unknown creep me out probably the same amount. Bye, Captain. Thank you for hanging out. Felita, go away. Felita's been hooked twice and Laura hasn't, so we're gonna prioritize the one that hasn't been hooked. And take her like 27 yards away. Jesus. And one here. And one here. I don't know if y'all have seen him, but I feel like that one TikToker that plays prop hunt. It's like another one here. One more over here. Turn around awful loops too. Yeah! Thank you, Em. I did put one. It won't let me teleport. That's so sad. I don't know why it won't. Maybe they wiped him away. That hitbox was nasty. So right now I'm running Gearhead because that's one I usually run. And then I'm running Hex Devour Hope, which is one of Hag's usual perks. Over here. And then one of these makes the survivors scream if they do a gen after I've damaged it. And I can't remember what the other one does. Okay. Well, this will give us plenty of time to find Lara, thankfully. The teleportation distance is very helpful. Okay, I'll definitely look into that. My perk loadout right now is very, very different from what it usually is. Oh, it's like decreased distance. Okay. Yeah, I will for sure look into that then. Usually my perk set is significantly different. But Hag is not leveled up enough to have most of the perks that I'm using because, like I said, I just got them and I'm going into this very blind. We're gonna put one right here and then go try to find Lara. Assuming she's going for her teammate. Yeah. That was a lot faster than I expected it to be. Okay. Ada has deep wound, or would have deep wound if I got her right now. Okay. Okay. I thought she was gonna do the other one. This may have been a bad idea. Don't escape. There we go. Okay, we have to find her. We know she went into this corner. We just don't know if she stayed here. Okay. We're gonna go look for Hatch. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping we get to the Mori cam. Unfortunately, we have to find the hatch first. Not looking like Mori, guys. I thought I heard it. I was so hopeful that I heard it. Oh, she healed. Okay. Smart move, but like, just wasn't expecting it. Hell yeah? Hell yeah? Okay. Okay, okay. I think she's over at the other one. I think I may have just screwed us over, chat. Yep. Oh, that's what the other one does. It blocks the exit gates. Where are we at, Ada? Okay. I'm gonna place this here so we can get another sound notification. She may have sprinted across the map to this other one. I'm worried that's what she did. Hag is not particularly fast either. Nope, she's still over here. Yeah, I have the deafening one right now. Sorry it took me so long to see your message. Alright, Kim. You're gonna get your Mori. That's gross. I enjoy that. That's a good Mori. For our first round as Hag, going in blind, I think we did pretty damn good, chat. Alright, to make it even, we'll do one as the rogue creature. Oh, really? I didn't know. So, but you have to put them down in order to Mori them. Or can you just, like, pull them off of your shoulder? Because she wasn't injured, which is why well, I scooped her because she was in the middle of a task. But I didn't know you could Mori without slugging with Michael. So this is going to be our last round as Hag, before I give my verdict. What did you say, M, to try to run? That increases distance? The teleportation distance. It's very helpful. Oh, you're talking about his, yeah, I know what you're talking about. His, third tier where you can Mori people. Okay, let's see. Oh, I'm out of both of them. Increases triggered phantom trap duration by 30%. I would like that, yes. increases teleportation range by 15%. I would also like that, yes. We're gonna level up 10 more levels for Hag. And see if we get better add-ons. I think they nerfed him a little bit recently, but I also hate playing against him. I want to meet more nice Michaels, just because I feel like they're very fun to play against. Teleportation range. Does anybody know what the difference between a trigger range and teleportation range is? Oh, actually, how close a survivor has to be to trigger it. Noted. The Hag can teleport to any trap in any level. Teleport gains a cooldown for 10 seconds. I like that. Where is that? More. Duration. Survivors who trigger trap will be deafened for 6 seconds. I enjoy that, but I think the range solid and will block survivors. Removes the ability to teleport to traps. Grants 300% bonus deviousness blood points. If I was better at the Hag, this would be so good, chat. Imagine putting one in front of the doors, and then they can't get to it. That'd be rude. Okay, we're gonna change that to range. So we can teleport to anyone and they're triggered at a higher range. Alright, while we wait to load into the next match, I am going to go and grab some water. I'll be back in about 30 seconds. If the match loads in without me, update me on what happens. BRB. I'm back in time. Oh, 2 secrets and bloody party streamers. Okay. Did we see how many flashlights they brought in? Perchance. Ooh, okay. We are going to plop one in this bush. Nope. In this bush. Okay. That's the front. So we'll plop another one in this bush. And one right here. Okay. Let's see. Right here? blew that one up. Not gonna... Ooh. Okay. Can't about place one anywhere. Yeah, literally. With the range add-on, I'm pretty sure I can put it wherever I want. This is a rock. How the hell did we just down her? That's a flashlight. Steve. Insult to injury. I definitely thought he was about to drop that on my head. Somebody. Oh, no. Oh. Damn. Okay. Well, damn, chat. Okay. Dead by Daylight just crashed. Could have just been for me. I've never had a game crash like that. Okay. Yeah, the way her finger reaches out to reach is crazy. Give me 1 second. I'm still here to chat with you all, but we're gonna switch up some screens while I try to figure out what's happening. I didn't know that it could crash for just one person and not others. She was within reach too. I appreciate you watching the stream if you're also playing 2v8. That means a lot. I was definitely going to say it could have been my PC because of all the stuff I'm running for stream, because I'm running something extra today to capture the stream and everything that's going on. But I don't think it would have taken 2 hours to crash if that was the case. Oh, that's not what I wanted. 2v8 quests are active though. I somehow did 2 of them. I'll take it, you know? Oh my god, look at him. He's so cute. For those of you on TikTok, give me 1 second and I'll show you. There we go. Those are the things that you can earn on 2v8. I want the Doge so bad. Okay, but we'll get back into it. Oh, don't tell me it didn't save anything. It used up our add-ons, chat. Kick me out and use up my add-ons at the same time. That sucks. I guess we're just gonna have to upgrade her again. None of these were the add-ons. Well, one of them. One of them is the add-on we were using, and I think that's the other one. Hell yeah. Okay, we're back on track. Though I will say that since the traps trigger noise, I don't think I'll have to use my spies perk that I have in my default loadout, which opens up a free space that I'm very interested to try out. Like, I can put essentially whatever I want in there. So, I guess technically we're doing 2.5 rounds for Hag, but I feel like it's only fair because we were kicked out at the beginning of the last one. I think I really want to try Oni, chat. Especially since he's in 2v8. I feel like he would be a lot of fun in 2v8. Oh, I don't think I let you guys read her power. So I'll let you do that. Um, but yeah, Oni in 2v8 feels a little broken, and I'm here for it. Especially if, like, so from the playthroughs I've seen of Oni, you can see, like, the blood droplets that happen when you're a survivor that disappear, they stay there for Oni. So if you were to injure them and you could see the blood, like, spots, I think your duo would also be able to, as the other killer in 2v8. And, like, that would just give away everybody's spot. Alright, I'm gonna call that as enough time on hers. Because I want to read more in depth what Hex Devour Hope does. Two tokens gain 5% haste status effect 10 seconds after hooking a survivor for a duration of 10 seconds. 3 tokens, survivors suffer from exposed status effect. Oh, okay, so at 3 tokens I can down them no matter what. Nice. And then 5 tokens grants the ability to kill them. Okay, so nothing special happens at 4 tokens. Thank you guys for all the likes. That means a lot. These queue times with 2v8 going is wild, though I will know I'm very excited to play 2v8 later today with my duo. Alright, so we got a Meg with nothing, a Sable with a medkit, Meg with a flashlight, god damn it, and a Michaela with also nothing. Meg with a flashlight is in my top 3 of worst survivors to see with a flashlight. Hi, Bella. Welcome back. It crashed. Thank you, Midnight, for the follow. If anybody else wants to join the community, please feel free to dive in and hit the follow button, or follow or subscribe over on Twitch. I'm trying to reach affiliate, and anything helps, but if you can't, that's also totally fine. I just like hanging out. Literally, I was using special add-ons and everything. I just had to level her up to get better ones. I've never had Dead by Daylight crash. And, like, not only did it was, like, it wasn't just connection lost or close out of the game. It closed out of the game and this, like, box of code popped up and it was like, Dead by Daylight crashed. Send this to the server. Sure, I'll let you know that your server crashed, but it didn't happen to anybody else. Okay, if we look, if you look real close when you're loading in as the hag, it definitely looks like her feet are floating. This sucks. They're so, oh, that's not what I wanted. They're gonna be so visible here. Oh. Yeah. I didn't even think that if it crashed for the other people in that game, I just figured they may have been told I disconnected. So I can teleport even if they're not triggered, which is interesting to me. This is a good map for her? I feel like it wouldn't be, because you can see the traps everywhere. Somebody exploded something, and I think it was this gen over here. I was right. Oh, I was less right. Oh, well, that was embarrassing. Oh no, Sable's skirt is glitched out again. The animation on her skirt is wild, man. Somebody exploded something, but I don't know what it was. Could it have been this generator again? Damn, okay, sprint burst. Noted. Hi, Meg. I'm gonna damage this. And we're gonna put one right here. I'm not where I want to be. Command traps on top of stairs. Ooh, that's a good idea. Not a lot of people look down, though. Facing good survivors. True. Yeah. I forget to watch the ground even when I'm playing against the trapper, so I wouldn't be surprised. Hell yeah. Was she injured? Or did we just have enough? I think we just had enough tokens. Okay, and then I think they're over here. Okay. We got a Michaela. Careful with Michaela because she times those really well. she went up. Hi. Alright. We're up to 2 tokens with the Bower Hope. Ray says a good map is... True. Yeah, putting it under drop points would be phenomenal, actually. You're so right. Hi. I see you. She went downstairs. Feel like it'd be more effective to put it upstairs than downstairs. Like at the top of the stairs versus the bottom of the stairs. Well, that's no good. She can see my hex. We'll put one right here. Right here. Let's not... There we go. I keep thinking the sound of getting a token means that my trap is triggered, so I keep hitting the trap button. Okay. That's my hex. We want her not near my hex. Hi, Meg. What a crazy happenstance. Come back here. She's gonna vault. Okay. We're gonna go for this person. Oh, another Meg. Hi, Meg. Michaela. Oh, I should probably put one here, huh? Oh, there she is. No! I went to swipe at her, but I hit the button to draw a sigil instead. She's gonna wiggle out. Hell yeah. Okay, Meg's down for the count. We're gonna slug for like 2.5 seconds so I can draw another one. Unfortunately, we're not gonna teleport because we need to get Meg. I'm pretty sure they went towards a dead end. Did. Ooh, I can Mori people now if I want to. So we're gonna Mori Michaela. And then there's the one we haven't killed yet. What's so funny? Caught. Oh, the drawing the thing instead of hitting her? Yeah. Okay. We need to find... Oh, wait, no. Shit. Hatch is gonna be down here, but she's not dead yet, so... We have time. Just gonna place some traps down here. I guess she's not coming for her. Rough. hatch usually only opens down here. Gonna let her die to find hatch. Yeah. Letting her die to find hatch is rude. I'm not completely innocent of it myself, but it's still a shitty thing to do. And she didn't even get hatch. Time to go upstairs. She definitely could have also just been waiting for us to close hatch so she could get the door. Okay. Yeah, if they play like assholes or let me stay until second hook and didn't do anything, I don't blame. I'm not gonna try super hard to get them off of their death hook if I'm the last one left. I definitely agree with you there. Where is she? Is she just hiding in a locker somewhere? Oh, god damn it. It's not at all what we wanted, chat. I don't even know which one exploded. This one? I think? Yeah, it was this one, because my mark isn't here anymore. I hear her. And we get the Mori. 2 rounds, 2 Moris isn't half bad. It's just random. Thank you. Thank you for the nice Mori. Since I'm running the add-on where I can teleport to any of them, it's just completely random. Unless it's set off. If it's set off, then I can go to it. But you can teleport when they're not set off, which is what threw me for a loop. Ooh, we did our thing. We got the dog. I just said I wanted him. Dog, 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 dog. Come back here. There he is. Look at that cutie. He's got sharp little fangs. I really like the hag. I think it's a lot of fun just drawing down the little things and bouncing between them. Yeah, the corgi's so cute. It's a good survivor. I really like playing as Renato or Orella. Those are my 2 favorite to play as. Perks wise, I would have to look at them. But I think Michonne has some pretty cool perks. And as much as I grudge to say it, Nick Cage has some pretty cool perks. I like the boons. Jake Park's Iron Will and Fungmin's Technician are also great perks. Sorry, yeah, I did answer that before I read your question. So the hag, yes, I like the hag. I do. Maybe gonna be put into the rotation. I don't think I'll main her, but definitely one of the ones I'll play for fun. And then I'm gonna read her power. Oh, well, the finger that creeps you out is apparently one of the main sources of her power, which is interesting. The hag bends and shapes her mud at will. With simple, realistic drawings, she creates deceitful duplications of herself made from mud and decay. Grants ability to create and maintain 10 phantom traps and grants the ability to instantly travel between them within a 48-meter range. Oh, so that's why I could hear them go off, but I couldn't travel to them. It's the range. Noted. That's good to know. Okay. We are going to... We're going to play our mandatory 1 Huntress round per stream, and then see how much time we have after that. I want to see some slinger action. Okay, so depending on our time, we might save our last new killer for next stream and play at least 1 slinger round for you. Who was it? Bella, you asked about my perk build, right? Give me 1 second. Somebody asked about my perk build. It wasn't you. Cam asked about my perk build. These are the ones I usually run. So Scourge Hook, that's the one I couldn't think of. My Spies and Gearhead, and then I usually have an empty third one to fill in for everybody. I got the Dredge as a new killer too, and this perk is so good for Huntress. Essentially, every time I search a locker, I can see survivors that are within 8 meters of a different locker, or of any locker on the map, which I have to reload my hatchets and lockers. Absolutely crazy. It goes so good. Yeah, the Dredge is who it's by, so I guess save up your iridescent shards to get him, because it's real interesting, not gonna lie. Okay, let's see what add-ons we're running. Hatchets inflict blindness for 60 seconds and increases thrown hatchet speed by 20%. Okay. Hit target suffers from mangled and hemorrhage for 80 seconds. Reveals the auras of survivors hit by hatchets for 5 seconds. Hatchet grants 3% haste. Grants undetectable for 30 seconds after reloading. Ooh, that'll pair actually really nicely with the Dredge's perk, I think. Oh my god, thank you all for the likes. I looked back down and we went up like 3,000 likes. The Huntress, I think, has one of the most irritating load-in screens because she is just heavy breathing in my ear while I wait to get loaded into the next match. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna see if... Oh no, that's not what I wanted. There we go. I don't know if her heavy breathing is coming across for you all, but it's awful. I know it's probably just me, but I feel like these queue times get longer, man. Yeah. It heard me complaining. Oh, shit. Ada with the toolbox, Leon with the toolbox, Dwight with the toolbox, and Lara with the toolbox. I fear this might be a Sabo squad. They didn't already up at the same time, which makes me slightly more hopeful that it's not a Sabo squad. Okay, 2 secrets and blood points. On the bright side, it's an outdoor map, which is, in my opinion, significantly easier than an indoor map with Huntress. Well, there goes one, right to the middle. Which makes me assume everybody else started at that one. I would be wrong. Yeah, there's no progress on that. Scratch marks, though. Hi. Okay, not bad. There we go. Good headshot. Okay, there goes Ada. The one in the house is being worked on actively. See, this is why it's a good aura reading perk. Where are we, Lara? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna get stuck in this loop for a second. Thank you, entity. Oh, okay. Leon. Okay, he dodges to the left, which is good to know. Scoop. And uppies for Leon. There's an explosion somewhere, but I don't know where. Assume here. Lara's right there. I get looped around these L's real well. There she is. The L's and Killer Shack. Killer Shack is what really hands it to me. Also dodges to the left. Dwight is behind me, I believe. At least I thought he was. I swear I heard him. We are going to... Oh. Okay. Pop off. You're not who I was looking for. Dwight's over there. Hi, buddy. I haven't seen you yet today. We're going to try to get everybody to one hook. I'm shocked he was able to get the stun off. I definitely thought he would still be reacting to the fact that I hit him. Okay, we got one left. Nice. Nice last hatchet before we reload. Hook. Okay. Hatchets. Do a brief scan. We're undetectable right now. For you. Hi, Lara. She's gonna try to pull it down. Ooh, okay. Oh, she went up. Shit. Okay. Yeah. Rough throw. She was slipping so well. I'm a little confused why we stopped. Okay, so they're over here. Noted. Oh. I thought we were gonna get him through the door on that one, chat. Grab our hatchets. Brief, there he is. We're gonna act like we don't see him. We don't see him. Damn. He saw us, though. Nice duck. That's second hook for him and Lara. Ooh, somebody's over there. How much you want to bet I don't make this? So close. I know it like went really far past him, but that is so much better than what I've done in the past. This is Lara? No, it's Ada. Okay. Thank you. I think Ada's headshot was also a good throw. Okay, okay. I like that I can just like watch them creep around it. Oh, damn. I really thought he was in there. Nothing matters. Oh, hi. Shut up. I'm gonna go. Hi! Come here. Yeah. Give me the weird raccoon baby. Oh, I didn't realize there were one gen left. Shit. Oh, this is Lara. Okay. Damn. Reload so we can see where her aura is. It's this little, like, raccoon alien thing that you get an achievement for seeing. There's a name for it. But he's just a little cute guy. Okay. So that's 1 down. 3 to go. Ada's injured. They got the other door open, which means I'm probably only gonna get a 2k. Hi, Leon. That was way too far, chat. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Hell yeah! Yeah, he was behind us. I was hoping he would. I hit him so hard he ceased to exist, chat. We hit him so hard he just disappeared. And I know he went through the gate, but like usually you can see them running. We got 2 though. 2 out of 4 is not bad. All right, Mr. Bennett, you wanted to see Slinger, right? Slinger loadout is the same as Huntress, except for instead of... Oh no. Instead of... What is it? The Dredge's perk. We use, Hex Noed. And then... we have our extra blood points. And increases my movement speed while aiming the Redeemer. And then increases my reeling in speed. Thank you for the gifts and likes. Those mean a lot. And chat, if you like hanging out and want to join the community, feel free to dive into that follow button or subscribe or follow over on Twitch. Trying to reach affiliate, so anything helps. But if you can't, I totally understand. Yeah, I get it. Not everybody can sub. I can't sub to the streamers I like either. but I like having you here. Today we tried Dr. Hag and the Knight. The Knight has a lot of strategy that I feel like is going to give me a big learning curve, but was kind of fun to play. Definitely need to read about his power. Going in blind was rough with him. The Doctor I really enjoyed. Definitely going to have some fun with that. And I also really enjoyed the Hag, like just being to pop up all around the map. Yeah, fun. The Doctor was... I was able to learn a lot about him without reading his stuff, and I felt like when I read his little blurb that I definitely had already figured it all out. That's so fair. When we when we went into his 2 rounds of the day, I did tell chat that his laugh creeped me out. And that's one of the things that I didn't know about the Doctor is, as the Doctor, you can see the hallucinations that the survivors see to give away their location, but it's creepy, man. It's creepy. Sable with flashlight, Leon with flashlight, Trevor with nothing, and Zarina with nothing. I really hope this is a nice little baby Trevor. Trevor's just a little baby, but sometimes he's a mean baby. I prefer Sweetie Pie Trevor. Maybe keys, but I don't see anything in their hands. Leon doesn't have anything now either. If they all have keys, I'm not looking forward to it. Okay. I'll go over there. Oh, I didn't even notice this one. Hi, Zarina. Oh, Trevor! Come here. Doesn't seem like he's gonna be Sweetie Pie Trevor. Usually they immediately just start emoting at me. That's a wild bot. Trevor, I'm not gonna let you stun me. Go away. Okay, I don't think we have a choice. Damn it! I thought we got away in time. We don't have Sweetie Pie Trevor. going in the locker with the bloodstains is crazy. She goes. Oh, Jesus. I wouldn't have even seen them if they just kept crouching. I thought she was way farther away than she was, chat. Yeah, and Trevor's gonna try to stun me. Two bots and Leon's coming to get Trevor. The closest hook is so far away. Okay, Leon's at Serena. Okay. How do I keep missing? That was embarrassing. So when Trevor is unhooked, he breaks the hook. Trevor. Where is he? Where did Leon go? That was a rough miss. Oh boy. Come here. There. Closest hook is so far away. Oh, never mind. He just makes me blind to hooks that are close to me. Okay. I am missing on the close-up ones today, chat. Sable goes back on her hook. Serena was over here. Somewhere. She ran. Bot behavior has been wild lately. Okay. She's just gonna loop me. I'm gonna hop away. Lately, survivors have been pulling down pallets after I hook them, or like vaulting after I hook them, and like a decent while after I hook them too. Which is wild. Damn. He shook his head at me. No, thank you. was one right here, wasn't there? Was it in the room? I swear to God. No. There we go. Up on the hook. Man, that boil over was wild. Oh my God, he was on death hook. Whoops. Like I said, bot behavior has just been wild. What do you mean she vaulted back into me after successfully getting away? Okay, there she goes. We need to find Leon. That is Sable. We need Leon. I need a way out of this room. A long way around. Holy shit. He has to be upstairs then, because we checked every other one. Unless he's just hiding and waiting for me to get her, which is also possible. My inability to hit her is wild. There we go. So she just sat there. Yeah. Lately, a lot of the shots that I make seem like they should hit, but then they don't. So, you're right. I just don't know why that's the case. There he is. Don't make me like you. God damn it. The one thing you could have done. Yeah. Okay. Come on. Let's go find him, Hatch. Leon. Leon. just go away. That was a good game. We made 2 of them, and we got a 3K, so I feel like that's good enough for today. That is the last one of the day, chat. We are getting ready for the stream to end now. Sorry, my brain was not connecting the thoughts. Thank you all for hanging out and liking and subscribing and following. It has all meant so much. I stream every Tuesday and Thursday, so I would love to see you here next week. Hope to catch you again too. Have a good night.